Hello and welcome! This video is about new allies, level 55 characters that you can get just by completing the story. Here it is right here, new allies, and these are the 4 you currently can get. But before I get started showing you the storyline, we're going to get into Titan. Before we do that, I want to show you what you need to know first off. So give me a second, let me show you. Here we go. Okay, so what you're looking at are the patch notes for May 17th, 2022, and it's showing the details of how you unlock the stories for these 4 new allies. Now, I wanted to read what's below the green developers' comments, and it says 4 new stories have been added so you can recruit new allies. If there are available character slots when completing a story, the class from the story will be created as a level 55 character equipped with epic gear. If there are not enough character slots, a recruit ally item will be created in the Pearl inventory, and it can be used to create a level 55 character equipped with epic gear upon use. Now, if you look below that, it shows you the requirements to be able to get access to the story. And it'll tell you too the same information when you're looking at it. Like, you need to complete Southwest Calpheon main quest, Hexing Marie the Witch, for Gladiator and Huntress. Archmage is all the way up to Elezra's Servant, and Titan is the main quest in North Medea for Elric High Priest. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut to a video that shows you where you can see your progress in the main storyline. So let me cue that up for you. Here we go. Okay, so from gameplay, you bring up the menu in the top right corner, then the bottom left corner where it says open requirements, you bring that up, tap on it, and you go all the way to the top or wherever you're starting from, and this is where the main storyline starts, the Boar Ambush. So you want to keep going through the main storyline all the way down. Keep going. There we go, and you'll see Hexy Marie right there, the witch, and Elezra's Servant right there. So as far as the North Medea right there, it goes to Mogulus, so I imagine the High Priest that you need is before him or maybe just after him. So this gives you an idea on how far in the main storyline you need to go. So let's go ahead and return to the patch notes. Here we go. Okay, so we know that unlocking the Gladiator and the Huntress, you go down the main storyline all the way to Hexy Marie the Witch, and you defeat her, and now the story will open up, allowing you to finish those 2. For the Archmage, it is Elezra's Servant, and you know how far you need to go for that. But for the Titan, the Elric High Priest is a little sketchy. We know that Mogulus is where you want to be, but maybe this main quest will be before him or shortly just after him, as previously mentioned. So at least you have a really good idea of what to look for. So what I'm going to do now is cut to a still image just to be on the safe side of what the CP requirements are to complete each of these storylines. It isn't very high, and there's a lot of tips I'm going to give you on how to go about things, but at least I want you to be aware just in case you are new to this game and you just created a character and you're thinking, oh, I'm going to complete these stories. No problem with the gear I have. I want you to compare and say, yeah, I can do this. He says I need this much. I have that much CP. So let's do this. So give me a moment. Let me bring that up for you. Here we go. So after going through every storyline here and seeing what you need to do and who you need to fight, I've come up with the lowest CP requirements to complete each of these stories, and as you can see, it is not that high. if you just go through the main storyline, I'm pretty sure that you will have higher than this. If not, you need to upgrade your gear. But Gladiator is the highest CP requirement at 1501. So just make sure that you are higher than that CP, and you'll be able to unlock all 4 of these characters. So without further ado, let's go ahead and head back and start the storylines. Here we go. And first up is the Titan. So what I'm going to do is chime in from time to time on suggestions or things to make this playthrough for you a lot easier. And to make sure this video doesn't run very long, I'm going to cut out the travel time and the loading screens and just get right to where you need to be. If you just tap on the right there on where you need to go, it'll always direct you. So for this part right here, we're gonna go to Cliff, but every time after that, we're gonna cut through and make it a lot quicker. So here we go. So as you can see, we have a requirement to kill a certain amount of creatures in the world. So what I'm going to do is just speed through that and get you to we have killed them and progress the storyline forward. So you're not sitting through watching me kill 100, 200, even up to 500 creatures. Here we go. And just a heads up, this is where I got my information for how strong your CP needs to be. 830 for these guys, but it was probably determined because of the boss you need to fight. So here we go. We have killed over 100, and now the storyline can continue. Okay, the advice is to go to Elion, and if you don't have the boss available, it'll cost you 5 black pearls and 3 boss stamps to exchange. There it is. And now you can get into him. And I sincerely suggest the lowest level, which is 831 CP. Here we go. I also wanted to add that you need to fight him twice, so it'll be 10 black pearls and 6 boss stamps to be able to complete this task. So just plan ahead and you'll be just fine. Here we go. Okay, now that the story is complete, there are two different outcomes. One is that you have a slot available and the character's there, and the other is what happened to me. I don't have slots available, so I go into my inventory and the Pearl inventory, and there it is, the icon or the item to recruit an ally when I have an empty slot. But what I'm going to show you is the other method. Here we go. And here is what it looks like when you have a character slot unlocked. It allows you to go to the lobby, and yes, I do know that this example is for the Gladiator, even though we just finished doing the storyline for the Titan. But it takes you to the select character screen, and we'll go ahead and hit start. And we're just going through this process so you know what to expect when your character is unlocked. And it goes right to the customize, where you can choose to have him look however you wish. Shoo! Thank goodness. It's not stuck the default look. And of course we'll name him Gladiator, because that's for the video. You can name him whatever you like. And we're verifying that we get exactly what they said. So we start out over here in Velia. There it is. And let's go ahead and just move out of the way, because this is where everyone starts. And we'll dive right into our inventory. And level 55, perfect. Now all those stats below it are because of family CP and just progress, so yours will look different. But yes, we do have a fresh set of epic level gear, which is gold. And that is great. Just checking to see if there's anything else. I don't think so. So what we're going to do now is head back out. And since, you know, it's like my character profile videos, we're going to end up having him congratulate you. By the way, congratulations. And also we'll have him give a wave. And with that, we will dive right into the next storyline. So it's going to go a little bit quicker now that you see this whole process on what to expect. Here we go. And welcome to the storyline for the Huntress. So we're going to just dive right in. There's the story. There's where you need to go. And we'll just tap on the Huntress and accept and get that going. Enjoy the story. And just to reiterate, that was defeat 600 enemies in general. It could be any enemy that you have access to, but for my purposes, I have access to Hadum, which has a very high respawn rate of creatures, so I can just stand there and farm. So that's what I'm going to do. You are free to do whatever allows you to get up to 600 quickly. So I'm going to cut right to having the 600 so we can progress the storyline. Here we go. And the suggestion here is to go to Elion, not Hadum. Go all the way down to difficulty level of 1 for Tidium. And if you don't have any way of getting in, then tap on the exchange for 5 black pearls and 3 boss stamps, and you'll be able to get in. So what we're going to do is show you the fight and continue the storyline from there. Here we go. So we are just about done with the storyline for the Huntress, and if you uh, don't know what the two outcomes can be, then it's at the end of the Titan section of this video, so just go ahead and look at the end of that and you'll see. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and start on the next storyline, which is the Gladiator. Here we go. And welcome to the storyline for the Gladiator. So just like all the other videos before it, I will cut out the travel time and the loading screen so the video is shorter. And at the end, the two outcomes, if you want to know what happens when you have a character slot available, go ahead and look at the end of Titan, the Titan character, and you'll see the two different outcomes. But for now, let's have you enjoy the storyline. Here we go. So, just wanted to jump in here and show you that we have to defeat over 500 of these monsters. So what I'm gonna do is I have access to the Hadum realm, and I'm gonna go there. Once it takes me to the destination, go into Hadum and just farm until 500 is achieved. If you're not able to do this, you're right here in the right spot. Just keep going. Just farm them until you meet the requirement. So I'm going to go ahead and cut to where we have 500 completed. Here we go. Okay, so the challenge here is to get this guy's amity level up to 90, and there's a few ways you can go about it. So let's go ahead and tap on him where it says amity. You can do interests, which spend your stamina, quests, and you can also do gifts. I recommend the interests because it's +3, but I went about it the hard way because I have all the stuff for gifts on me. And this is gonna look weird, but yeah, it's 1 amity per gift, and I did it all the way up to 90. So we're gonna fast forward, and you will see that this right here, where it increased, is gonna still play a few times. So let's go ahead and fast forward to 90. Here we go. And when you get up to 90, don't forget to tap on receive gift, because he will give you a gift when you get to that level. So now that that's done, and once again, I apologize for the has increased message at the top continuing, but let's continue the storyline. Here we go. So what we're doing is going to the boss rush for Elion, and we go to pull him up, which is Calcas. Difficulty level 1. You only need 1,501 CP to fight him. You just need to beat him once. If you can't get in, then tap on the exchange for 5 black pearls and 3 boss rush tickets, and you are able to get in and fight him. So we're gonna show you the fight, and then we'll keep the storyline going. Here we go. And we are getting close to the end of the storyline, so allow me to say that we are going to just jump right into the very last character, which is the Archmage. Here we go. And welcome to the storyline for the Archmage. We saved this one for last because it has a puzzle in it that was a little tough to solve, but we will show you where you need to go and what you need to do. So, one more thing is the loading screens and the travel distance has been cut down, and at the end, if you want to see the 2 different outcomes, which is having a character slot available or not having a character slot available, look at the end of the video for Titan. In this video, at the end of Titan, you'll see the 2 different types. So without further ado, I give you the storyline for the Archmage. Enjoy. Okay, so here starts the puzzle I was talking about. When you tap on her, you get the clue. And it reads, the round relic is at the extraction mill ruins towards the direction Edan is facing. So let's go ahead and pull up the world map and show you where you need to go. So now that you have the world map pulled up, we are just confirming where we're at. We're over here in Balanos, and we're at Velia Farmlands. So where we want to go is Serendia, right below. And there it is, Extraction Mill Ruins. Go ahead and tap on that, and autopath. And we are just about at Edan. So what I'd like to do is show you where he's looking or facing. And he's facing that direction. So I'm gonna just cut the video so that we get to the location, or just about at the location, so you can look on the map in the top left corner to see where I'm at. But if you just head straight from where he's looking, straight north, you can't miss it. So if you need to, pause the video when I'm at the location so you can make sure you're there too. Here we go. And the advice is to go to Elion and Boss Rush, and we'll pull up Orgo. And if you're not able to get in like I am, you would exchange, because you fight him twice, for 10 Black Pearls and 6 Boss Rush passes. And we're going to do level 1 difficulty, so I'm going to cut to a picture of that. So give me 1 second. Here we go. And prepare. And as you can see, at difficulty level 1, the CP requirement is 1,301. So without further ado, let's jump right in the battle. Here we go. And we're just about ready to wrap up the storyline for the Archmage. As a reminder, if you wanted to see the 2 different types of outcomes, whether you have a character slot or not, in this video, go look at the end of Titan. And there we have it. Congratulations. Here is what the screenshot looked like that she wanted us to take. And so I'm going to go ahead and cut to an outro. We do need our Archmage to come out of the picture though and start running to a good spot. There we go. And allow me to say thank you. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like my videos, please subscribe, like, let people know I'm always making more videos and there is more to do. So once again, thank you, and you have a great night. Take care. Bye now.